The separation of the coupler is triggered by a cable fixed to a point on the loading arm that is calculated to allow enough slack for free movement. When the arm reaches the designed limit of movement, the cable will initiate a pull on the shaped bracket that holds the clamp in place. When the bracket is pulled, it will break a shear screw, allowing the release sequence to start. The guide bracket will drive the clamp pegs apart and cause it to separate from the body of the coupler, creating the slam-shut action of the spring-loaded poppets. With the two bodies of the coupler moved to a workbench, disassemble the coupler into its subcomponent form. Clean the components and use a new rebuild kit. Assemble the guide rings with the spring guide pins that will guide the poppets. Tighten with an Allen key. Use a smear of Teflon lubricant in the O-ring grooves and carefully insert the seals into each poppet. With one half of the coupler body upturned, insert the poppet so that it sits seal facing down in the body. Insert the spring into the open end at the rear of the poppet. Carefully apply a Teflon paste to the screw thread of the guide before locating into the open end of the body and press down on the spring. Tighten into place. Repeat these instructions for the second body. Upturn the coupler bodies and test the free movement of the poppets. Insert the locating pin into male body and tap down gently to secure it using a mallet. Lightly grease the recess in the male poppet top and insert the guide pin. Lightly grease the O-ring groove and insert the seal into the pinned male body. Take the female half and carefully place it on top of the pinned male half. Ensure the pin locates into the clearance hole and press down on the assembly to retract the poppets. Place a suitable weight on the top. Use the threaded bar to connect the clamp halves and allow enough slack for it to be easily placed around the connected bodies. Fit the shaped lock bracket around the clamp pegs to hold them in place. Finger tighten the threaded bar evenly to take up any looseness in the clamp. Fit the U-shaped lock bracket onto the base of the shaped bracket and insert the shear bolt so that it engages to the shaped bracket and is not loose. On the opposite side, use wrenches to tighten the threaded bar, and finally, using a torque wrench set to 12 Newton meters, complete the reassembly. Insert the O-ring into the groove at each end of the coupler and refit into the loading arm.